Disturbing video obtained by CNN appears to show music mogul Sean Diddy Combs beating his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura during a 2016 encounter.
Rap superstar Sean Diddy Combs. Combs has been embroiled in a lot of legal drama, as you know, specifically facing allegations of sexual assault. And now there is this new video that's emerged of the rapper seen with his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. This is it, and we want to warn you, it's disturbing.
It's not a shocker that P. Diddy is doing stuff like this. It may be shocking that it's now visibly seen on surveillance video, but it's not shocking that P. Diddy is this person.
I wanted to clear right here over these digital airwaves of YouTube that the career of Sean P. Diddy Combs, as we know it, it's over. This shit is over. It's over in the worst possible way. One of the worst possible ways you can imagine.
I fucked up. I hit rock bottom.
Sean Diddy Combs issues an apology video for an alleged 2016 attack. In an Instagram video posted May 19th, the rapper addresses the newly released surveillance video that allegedly shows him assaulting his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in 2016.
All right, so there's been some crazy stuff going on with our boy P. Diddy. Let's talk about it. Okay, so who is P. Diddy? Well, P. Diddy is a rap superstar. He was born as Sean John Combs in 1969, opened up his own music label called Bad Boy Records in 1993. Diddy is also a brand ambassador for Ciroc, co-founder of the Revolt Network, and last but not least, in 2022, he became a member of the $1 Billion Club. Now, on November 16th, 2023, a woman named Cassie Ventura filed this lawsuit against Diddy.
The singer Casandra Ventura, known as Cassie, today filing suit against ex-boyfriend Sean Combs. In the lawsuit, Ventura accuses Combs of raping her in her own home after she tried to leave him, of punching, beating, kicking, and stomping on her, and of blowing up a man's car after Combs learned he was romantically interested in Ventura.
According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. As she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her.
Now, to be clear, Cassie was actually signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records. Here's a video of Diddy describing how he and Cassie first met.
So I wanted to get us all together so we could get this, everybody can hear from me how focused and excited I am about the project. I wanted, Cassie to, everybody to meet Cassie. Y'all know that's Cassie. And hear the story directly from Miles. And then really get down to some business about, just so we can be on the same page of what the plan is, as far as from Tommy's concerned, and from we're concerned as also a label. So when he was doing that, I heard he also had a young lady that was with him named Cassie that had a record out. And I started hearing this record that was haunting me in the clubs. And it was, it was Cassie's record, Me and You. And it was, I would hear it everywhere I was at. And so I kept asking, what record is that? And Glenn told me that it was Ryan's act, it was Cassie. When I saw her and I met her and I saw this DVD on her, hopefully we could play that. That's what kind of made me like really fall in love with the project, because I saw something more than just records. I saw something that there was a personality there. There was something that, the whole world could fall in love with.
Now, not too long after that, Cassie and Diddy started actually dating.
Yeah, singer Cassie met mogul Sean Combs when she was a teenage model for his clothing line, a nearly 20-year age gap, but their relationship became romantic and lasted a decade.
So I'm wondering about the boyfriend, Diddy, whether he came to the set to make sure everything was copacetic with you.
No, he actually really trusted the situation. Him and Terrence spoke beforehand because Terrence...
Wait. You date P. Diddy?
Oh, wow.
I did not know this. Yeah. Hold the phone.
I typically don't talk about my private life.
Well, forgive me. They put it on the television.
They put it on the television.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't go, like, really, it's your business.
I'll let that one go.
So, all right.
But wait, she was telling the story that...
So Terrence was a bit nervous, and I told Puff about it, and he said, have him give me a call. So we FaceTimed, and they had their man talk, and he said, make it believable. You guys, this is like going to be a great movie for you, and he's proud of us at the end of the day.
Oh,
it's work.
The actor talked to Puff.
Yes.
So I didn't know you call him Puff.
Yeah, Puff, Sean.
Yeah?
I think everybody has their different names.
Well, he seems like a good guy. I met him once when he was selling Ciroc vodka.
Yes.
He brought a big jug
He's
of
a
it.
big mogul.
Now let's fast forward to 2024, where Cassie is accusing Diddy of some horrible things. But Diddy's response is Cassie's just in it for the money.
A lawyer for Combs says the musician, quote, vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations, and that Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship.
Now, even though P. Diddy was talking tough, he was working hard in the background to reach an agreement with Ventura, which they did the next day.
And right now we're following breaking news tonight and what appears to be a huge development in the lawsuit involving Sean Combs. Moments ago, word coming out that Combs and R&B singer Casandra Ventura have settled the lawsuit. Both sides releasing statements moments ago saying they agreed to resolve the matter amicably. The settlement comes one day after word of the lawsuit was filed, where she accused him of sexual assault.
And so many other things have been popping up. So I think that he was just like, you know what, this is going to be really, really bad. And he paid her. We don't know how much, but he settled quickly.
Well,
quickly.
In the course of the weekend, it was done. I think we heard about all this on Friday, was it, or Thursday?
Yeah.
And it was settled by what, Saturday?
Bro, the next day. The next day. The fastest I have ever seen anything as big as this just get settled.
Now, in the settlement with Cassie, Diddy specifically denied any wrongdoing. Now, as more people came forward with stories of abuse from Sean P. Diddy Combs, he came out with this statement: enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. So, as you just heard, Diddy said all the allegations in Cassie's lawsuit was a lie. Then CNN got its hands on a very interesting piece of surveillance tape. And what you see occurring on video is almost identical to what was described in this lawsuit.
But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles. She claimed in her lawsuit that she was physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically. Really, Jake, the lawsuit lines up with exactly what we are seeing, so let's take a look. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says, as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her.
So now P. Diddy has a massive PR problem, and I mean massive PR problem. Remember, he had just been out there for weeks screaming enough's enough, right? He's totally innocent. These are wild and baseless accusations. So now when the videotape drops, you've lied to us. You lied to us. So Diddy jumped in front of the camera and put on his best apology. Check it out.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Now, Cassie's lawyers responded to the apology video immediately.
Now, lawyers for Ventura were quick to react to all of this, especially this apology video. They said Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. That he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words, end quote.
Now, before I forget, some of you may be wondering, well, hey, if this is caught on camera, why hasn't Diddy been charged with the crime, right? This is obviously illegal. Here's the reason why.
The LA District Attorney says he will not be filing new charges against Sean Diddy Combs over a shocking video that resurfaced yesterday. In surveillance from a Century City hotel in 2016, Combs is seen physically assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. The DA's office says it can't charge Combs because California's maximum state of limitations for assault is 3 years.
Okay, so let's just keep it 100. This is always who Diddy was. This is not something new. You just don't wake up one morning and treat someone like that. He's been used to doing that. And they were in a 10-year relationship. And just imagine how much his credibility is taking a hit. He was denying all these allegations. They're all lies. None of them are true. And now he had to come clean because a videotape was found of him doing the exact thing that was alleged in the lawsuit. Now, like I always say, these types of lawsuits come down to credibility contests. Do you believe him or do you believe her? It's generally a he said, she said. But soon as somebody's been found out to be lying, like, I never did this and now has to do an apology, well, yeah, I did it and I'm going into therapy, that destroys that person's credibility. And right now, based on what I see, Diddy's credibility is at a 0. And for the apology video, that's a man trying to save what's left of his career. And that apology video hit all of the apology video check boxes. First, gotta say something about God.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Then for box 2, you have a drug problem, you're headed to rehab.
I'm going to rehab.
And last but not least, mental health is a thing, so you gotta seek therapy.
Gotta go into therapy.
And if you notice, the last 2 check boxes, the I'm going to therapy and I'm going to rehab, kind of also gives you an excuse on why this thing was going on. Hey, I have a drug problem and I have mental health issues. So it's a nice little way of giving excuses without actually giving excuses. Because if you don't have a drug problem, why are you going to rehab? Now tell me in the comment section if you think I'm just out of my mind here. Now I'm going to keep it 100. I don't believe this apology is sincere at all. I think he's more sorry he got caught than anything. If that video wasn't coming out, you don't get that apology. So for me, that is not an apology. That's an excuse. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that crazy YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.